Hey guys, Coach Ben here, bigbenchas.com. Today I figured I'd go and share some of the cues I've been working on in my training lately that are really allowing me to set up in a better position and really shorten the range that I have to bench the bar. So I encourage you to go and try these out in your training. I think they're really gonna help you as well. I'm gonna share 3 different cues, different techniques I've been using lately that are helping me out a lot. So try them out yourself. Let me know what you think. First thing, if you've seen some of my pressing videos, if you follow me on Instagram at BenchBenny, you'll see I used to bridge off the floor. And what I was finding, especially when I was getting in my equipment, my bench shirt, I was finding that my legs were fatiguing pretty quickly doing that. So what I changed to doing is bridging off the bench. So this is just allowing me to kind of get my tuck a little more efficiently, not burn out my legs quite as much, and easily set my hands where I want them before I go and set my position on the bench. So what it looked like prior, I would set up and I would bridge off the floor like you've seen me do in the past. What I'm working on right now is bridging up using the pad itself. So I encourage you to give this a try. I'm just going to warn you though that when you go to dropping your feet, you have to be very careful that your butt doesn't untuck and you don't lose some of that position. So that's the only downside of bridging up off the bench. So that's the one thing you have to look out for. But I've been finding this really allows me to set my shoulders without burning my legs out as much. Because in the past, I would really push back with my legs to set this position. And here, I don't have to quite do that quite as much. So that's the first change. So next one would be is thinking about elongating my neck here. So I'd bridge up onto the pad, get my tuck, and instead of keeping a shrugged up posture, what I'm thinking about now is really dropping these shoulder blades into my butt and thinking about elongating the neck. So I'm getting a big stretch from the top of my head down to my shoulder blades. So that's one cue that's been helping me a ton. And then from here, I'll drop my feet like so. You can already see I'm in a much better position, thinking about elongating the neck like that. Set my feet where I want. And I grab to the bar. When I get my hand off, instead of just taking my hand off and thinking about pulling the bar in, I'm thinking about letting the bar sink my shoulders into the pad. So I get my hand off, I'm pulling it in a position with my lats, but at the same time, I'm letting that bar kind of sink my shoulders into the pad. All right, you can kind of see that little bit of a drop. So I take it out and you can kind of see the bar drop a little bit as a result. All right, this is what it looks like. This is prior. Right here you can see the bar really didn't drop at all. And this is now. Taking it out, letting that bar sink you into the pad. You can see a big difference. So 3 cues for you to try. I encourage you to give them a try. I'm interested to see how it works out for you. Let me know how they go. You can shoot me an email, coachben@bigbenchas.com. And I'll see you guys next week. Meet me on the bench.